Hi, and welcome to FitBiz University. My name is Carla Baccio, and I'm here to provide you with the first step of your onboarding process. And the first step is the most fun of all the steps that you will ever have to follow, because this step is about designing your life. And designing your life is the most important and crucial steps ever. Whether you are a Beachbody coach or you're not, it doesn't matter. You need to have a life by design. And the truth is that 98% of the population never does this. 98% of the people, they just go on through life. After they finish college, that is the last time, if they ever went to college, if they ever thought about having a career, that is the last time that they thought about designing their future. A lot of people didn't go to college, and that's okay. But they found a job, and that is the last decision that took them to a decided and planned future. 98% of the population never do this. But you're different because you're here. And I want you to understand one thing. This is where you start, okay? So you have a dream. You should have a dream. You should never, ever give up a dream. A lot of the people, those 98 percenters, give up their dream at some point of their life because it sounds so difficult, because it's unachievable, and because a lot of other people have told them that they cannot achieve their dream because it's too big, it's too dangerous, it's too complicated. Oh my God, you're going to lose all the comfort that you have right now. And there are so many factors that can affect a dream and break it down into pieces. But you don't have to be that way. So you have a dream, you have to have a dream, and you have your present. This is what you have right now. And in order to get right here, this is what we're going to be helping you right here, right now. You need to find a way to get from where you are right now to where you want to be. So this is what we do right here. It's we give you the road and we help you out. We're not actually going to give you the steps. We're going to help you find out what are those steps. So we are going to provide you with the tools, the training, whatever it is that you need that's going to fulfill those gaps so you can have some kind of connection. And it looks very simple. It really does look very simple. And you would think, this is really not it's not a big deal. This is very simple. But in order to get this, there's a lot of hurdles, there's a lot of steps that you need to take to get you to your dream. And your dream can be an income. It could be an income. You can say, well, I want to be able to pay off my debt, and I want to be able to have $50,000 in a savings account. Why not? But you know what? Let me tell you one thing. Whatever it is that you want to make in terms of money, that's going to reflect how many people you're going to help. You cannot think about making money without thinking about helping people. So that's why I'm here to tell you that you need to know that in order to get to where you want to be, and where you want to be doesn't have to be money. It could be a lifestyle. It could be being able to go on vacation whenever you want. It could be being able to go on a weekend with your family whenever you want. It could mean that you want to be able to go to the spa once a month for a complete treatment. Facial, massage, that could be it. That's lifestyle. That's part of a lifestyle, a dream lifestyle. It could be that you want to be able to travel the world and help the poor. It could be that you want to go to Africa and build bridges for people who cannot cross from one village to another. It could be that you want to preach whatever you believe in to hundreds of people. It could be so many things. What is it? What is it that brings butterflies in your stomach, that makes you excited just to think about? Because you know what? We all had that when we were little, when we were younger. We all had something that we wanted to be or we wanted to do. I just recently talked to one of my really close friends, and He is already thinking about retirement in a young age. He's thinking about retiring at 55, I think the latest. He doesn't even want to wait that long. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. What do you want to do after that? And he said like this, like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're going to retire at 55. You're pretty young. What are you going to be doing with your life? Of course, he doesn't really like his job that much. So he's looking forward to retiring and doing something else, but he really doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life. And I told him, this is the perfect moment because you have plenty of time to design what you want to do with that time. You're going to have time and you're going to have an income coming to you. Maybe you want to start another business or do something different. Um, whatever it is that it's in your head, that's been in your heart, and makes you feel those butterflies in your stomach, that's your dream. That's the dream. And go back in time and grab that dream that you lost years ago, put it back on paper, and let's start planning for that. And you don't have to go as far as 10 years. That's a perfect plan. Actually, if you can't do that, go for it. But you can even start planning a year from now. Where do you want to do? Where do you want to be a year from now? This is your first assignment. Write it down. How old you're going to be. I know it just sounds very stupid and simple because it's just one more year. But you have to think about how old you're going to be a year from now. I know I'm going to be 40 next year. So for me, it's a big milestone. And I have like a really big and planned list of things that I want to achieve next year because it's a big deal for me. And I'm actually looking forward to it. But what is it in your life? How old are you going to be a year from now? Write it down. How much money do you want to be making? If you have a job, if you have an actual job, are you going to be able to get a raise from your job? If you already signed up as a Beachbody coach, how much money do you want to add to your income through Beachbody? What is it? Do you have a debt? Do you want to pay off your debt in 1 year? How much money do you need to be able to do that? Break it down. See how much I owe. This is my total, and I'm going to break it down in monthly payments. Maybe you cannot pay 100% in 1 year. That's okay. You can say, I'm going to pay 50% of my debt in 1 year, and plus, I'm going to be able to plan my life and not go into more debt in this time because I'm sick and tired of my debt. That could be your dream. Or you can say, you know what, a year from now, everything that I make from Beachbody is going to pay for activities that I haven't been able to do, like a weekend every month, a fun weekend for my family. Whatever it is, you can buy shoes. Maybe you're shoe crazy. You love shoes and you want to buy more shoes, so you want to buy better brands or whatever it is. It does not matter. No one is going to judge your dream, but you do have to write it down. You have to write it down because if you don't have that dream on paper, it's very likely that you're going to turn into those 98 percenters who lost their dream at some point in their lives. And that only happened because it was not written down on paper and visible in a place that they can actually see and they can define their life. And that's going to be the energy that's going to bring them into fulfilling that dream. So I don't want to go over 10 minutes on this video because I know everybody's super busy, but just know that this is your first assignment. You need to write down what is it that you want to do, what is your big dream from 1 year. Write it down as with as many things and details as possible. Don't be afraid to write things down. Don't ever be afraid. Think about when you were 14 years old and you had a big dream in your heart. Think about that. You must have a dream right now. Write it down and then fill out the form because we need to schedule a call so I can help you design your life. And I can help you do this right here for your life using the tools that Beachbody can offer you. And like I said, remember that to achieve everything with this business, you have to think, I need to be able to help a lot of people. And you should have that in your heart. And that should be one of your motivators to do this. Okay, so I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day.